So welcome to the second session of syntax. So in this I'll proceed with the more detail, and as I promised you about the story behind the subject, verb and object. So let's get started. So before getting into that, let's discuss once again like just a glimpse, that is what is subject. So before that, what is the definition of a sentence? So sentence is nothing but it's a collection of words. It must convey some meaning and it should follow certain rule. So here we go. I eat an apple. So is it right or wrong? Obviously it's right, as it's a collection of words, it's conveying some meaning, and also it is following the rule. And what is the rule? Subject. So what is subject in this? I is my subject, eat is my verb, and an apple every day is my object. Very nice. In the second one, Ramesh went to Amirpet. What is my subject? Ramesh is subject, went is my verb, and to Amirpet is my object. I is my subject, am going. Very nice. Am going is my verb. Why? Because let's say if I remove this, I am to school. Any meaning? No meaning. That's the reason we need to know that in case of helping verbs, though it's a helping verb, but don't get into that complexity. Just consider both the things as one entity. So here, if I just remove I going, so I was going or I am going, no clarity. Thus, we need to have, whenever you proceed with am, is, are, or was, were, or will be, or shall be, always to remember you have to use ing form, always. Then what is my object? That is to school. Now let's get started. Let's say if I remove this, I I have removed eat an apple. So who eats an apple? We don't know. Thus you need to know that who is the speaker about whom we are speaking, and in order to know we need to add subject. So what is my subject? I. Okay everyone. Now what it happens if I remove the verb? Let's proceed with this. So what is my verb here? When. I removed Ramesh to Amirpet. Now let me tell you what it happens if you proceed in this way. So there were two friends, Ramesh and Suresh, uh, childhood friends probably. So they studied together the same school, they studied together +2, even they completed their btech together, and they came for the training. And after the training, let's say Ramesh got the job at the beginning, but at the same time Suresh, he was lagging. Why? Because due to communication he got rejected. Okay. Now, so as if two, there are two best friends, and if one best friend gets the job, so obviously the second will be a bit upset, obviously. So Suresh was a bit upset, but at the same time he was happy. So he told to Ramesh that, Ramesh, could you help me? So Ramesh said, yeah, obviously. In the meanwhile, just go to spoken English classes and learn English. So as usual, like Suresh, he was feeling very confident. He said, no, no, I am very good at English. You don't have to worry. You just arrange. So exactly after 3 months, as there was a vacancy, so Ramesh, he actually referred to Suresh. Let me write here a little bit so that you can get. So he referred to whom? Referred to Suresh. Okay. Then as Suresh started the work, so what it actually happens in case of IT sector, mainly after few months or few years, usually the client used to visit. So as the client, let's say his name was Charles, he came to Hyderabad, let's say high tech city. And as he was working with Ramesh, so on one fine day, uh, as it was 6 p.m., so Ramesh, he just logged out and he went back. In the meanwhile, he did not have contact details of Ramesh in order to communicate, because he had some query on that. So what actually he thought, okay, as he knew that Suresh used to communicate with Ramesh, so Suresh might be his friend. So the Charles, being the client, so called the manager, he just went to Suresh and he said, do you know where is Ramesh? So as usual, Suresh was not that good at English, but he could manage. So instead of saying Ramesh went to Amirpet, like the client asked the Suresh that where is Ramesh. So he said he has to say Ramesh went to Amirpet. What actually he said? Ramesh to Amirpet. And Amirpet is a place in Hyderabad. So after listening this, then Charles, he got wondered, and immediately he took his iPhone and he pasted both the locations, Ramesh and Amirpet. And for his surprise, he got that High Tech's Amirpet is just 10 to 11 kilometers from High Tech City. Whereas in case of Ramesh, he found Ramesh Nagar, Ramesh Colony, which is around 200 kilometers from there. And then he was a bit shocked and upset as well. The next day, Ramesh came. Then Charles, he just uh, went to Ramesh and he said, "I'm very sorry, Ramesh, that I always make you to work a lot, whereas I never know that you come from 200 kilometers." And then Ramesh was a bit surprised, and then he asked that who told you that I come from 200 kilometers. So he just pointed out, I mean Charles pointed out to Suresh. Then Ramesh immediately went and he asked Suresh that what did you say? So Suresh said, like as usual, he asked, and as you know that everyone knows where is Amirpet and what's your name. So I just said Ramesh to Amirpet. What is wrong in this? Then Ramesh, he corrected and he said, actually you have omitted. I mean you have not added verb, and due to that the blunder may happen. So immediately Ramesh suggested to Suresh that please go and join the spoken English class, so that in future if Charles comes and if he finds, then we both may lose our jobs. This Suresh as well, he understood the importance of verb. Okay, so what is the importance? Like in case if you don't use, the meaning may change. It may become one place to other place. Hope you got it. So always do remember that you have to use the verb. Now let's see what it happens if you don't use the object. So for that, I'll take the help of the third sentence, that is, I am going to school. So I is subject, I am going is my verb, and to school is my object. Now here we go. I am going. So let's go through the childhood of Ramesh. So when Ramesh was a kid, probably in sixth or seventh, so Ramesh and Suresh, as I told you, that they both were best friends. So one fine day, like Suresh, he got a new bicycle. So usually, like whenever one of the friend he comes with a cycle, so the other friend used to ask. So Ramesh, he told to Suresh that, yeah, please, can I take a ride? So Suresh said no. Then Ramesh said, okay, I'll give you chocolates. So Suresh said, no, I don't want your chocolates. Thus Ramesh, he felt upset, and on the same day he went to his home and he said to his mother that I want a new bicycle. Whereas Ramesh, as he comes from the middle class, and middle class mothers are very clever. I won't say clever, but they know how to manage. So what she said, instead of saying no, I'll not buy, what she said, okay, but if you get first rank, definitely will buy. And obviously, as you know, that it is very difficult for Ramesh to get the first rank. Hardly he used to get the pass marks. Now, what did happen is, as he waited for his dad, and the time was around 7:30 or 8, so his dad came, and then he asked the same question. In the meanwhile, mother, she came and she said, as I told you that if you get first rank, then we'll buy. So on that particular day, uh, he just went into his room and he just slept. So as the time was around 9:30, everyone had their dinner except Ramesh. So mothers, they always used to be kind. And then by 9:30 she came to Ramesh and she said, okay, no worries, tomorrow we'll buy a new bicycle. As Ramesh, he felt happy and he had his dinner. And in the morning, as he asked his mother, where is the new cycle? Mother said, like, okay, your father will bring in the evening. So uh, as the as Ramesh, he went to the school, he told everyone, including Suresh, that okay, today I'm going to get a new bicycle. Even in the evening, as Ramesh, he came back and he saw that there was no cycle. So again, the mother, she insisted by saying that okay, no worries, tomorrow at any cost. In the same way, 3 days passed, and it was a fourth day. Now, as Ramesh, he could not hold his anger, and on the last, I mean the fourth day, the time was around 8:30, and it's the time for him to go back to school. And as he knows that if I don't go to school, obviously the teacher will beat, and sorry, if I go to don't go, then obviously teacher will punish me. So I have to go at any cost, but at the same time he has to show his anger. So what he did, like, as he told his mother in an anger mode that give me my bag, I'm going. So he was going to school anyhow, but he said I am going. Here, instead of using subject verb object, he thought, okay, let me just finish it with subject and verb. So the mother, as she was sweeping the floor with the broomstick, I hope everyone knows what is broomstick. Okay, so she was sweeping the floor with a broomstick, and then the mother, she asked, yeah, Ramesh, where are you going? So Ramesh, he said, I'm just going, just give me my bag. Even second time she asked politely and the same answer, uh, and even the third time he answered the same as now. In the fourth time, mother, she lost her temper now, and as she did not ask, just she said, okay, just tell me, where are you going? And he said the same answer, I'm going. Then the mother, she was holding the broomstick and she gave some rewards, uh, unexpected rewards to Ramesh. And then after Ramesh, he said, actually, he said that, actually, I am going to school. So mother, she said, then why you did not use the object? Hope you all got it. Thus, if you don't use the object, people may get confused or they may misunderstand the things. So always do remember, whenever you proceed with a sentence, try to use subject plus verb plus object. Hope you all got it. So from now, whenever you proceed with a sentence, do use this. So for you, like, there is one sentence as we can proceed with. A dog fell into the well yesterday. What is the subject? Yes, a dog is my subject, fell is my verb, which is the V2, and into the well is my object. He is my subject, road is my verb, and a bike last Sunday is my object. He is my subject, is hiding is my verb, and the book from me is my object. I is my subject, saw is my verb, and him a month ago is my object. Hope you are getting the point, everyone. Now, let me show one more example, then we'll wind up. He was a great leader. Okay, let's proceed with this. Ashwin is the best bowler. So Ashwin is a subject. Is, you may think that it's helping verb, but no, it is main verb. So is my verb, and the bowler, best bowler, is my object. Let's say you may say that, sir, how it is? If I remove this, Ashwin the best bowler. So am I getting any meaning? No, whether he was or he is. So is. Okay. In the same way, 23rd, Subhash Chandra Bose is my subject, was is my verb, and rest everything object. In the same way, he is my subject, was is my verb, and also a great leader is my object. Einstein is my subject, was is my verb, and rest everything object. Hope now you got a little bit clarity on this. Okay, so what you can do, you can just take the snap of the story and try to figure out what is subject, what is verb, and what is object. In case if you get any queries, please try to comment in the comment section. So in our next session, we'll meet with the pronoun, and there I'll let you know how pronouns can be helpful in order to proceed with your spoken English. So till then, keep learning and keep enjoying. Thank you.